New at 5, an odd encounter between a pair of state lawmakers.
State Rep Darrell Metcalf of Cranberry told another man not to touch him and then took things further. Political editor John Delano is here to explain. John?
Well, State Representative Darrell Metcalf of Cranberry is the Republican chair of the State Government Committee. At committee hearings, seated next to him is the ranking Democrat, Representative Matt Bradford of Norristown, just northwest of Philadelphia. As you will see during a hearing today, Bradford twice tapped the left arm of Metcalf. That brought an immediate objection from Metcalf, who declared his own sexual preference, which left Bradford rather stunned.
There is a better way to do this, guys. We don't have to proceed on this one. I hear you. I understand there's some hard feelings with PennDOT.
Representative Bradford,
Yes.
just look, I'm a heterosexual. I have a wife. I love my wife. I don't like men, as you might, but don't stop touching me all the time. So like, keep your hands to yourself. Like, if you want to touch somebody, you have people on your side of the aisle that might like it. I don't.
Okay. Chairman. Chair. Okay. We're officially off the rails. So let me throw out a simple idea. My intent was just to beg for your permission for about 30 seconds.
Then beg. Don't touch.
I don't know where we go from here, really. Let me make a suggestion that we do a motion to postpone till our next regularly called meeting of the State Government Committee. I think it's probably appropriate we have a sidebar to talk about some of the, what I'll call, extraneous issues that have been raised. I think we'd be wise to keep to the topic of, as it turns out, landlocked easements and roads. Yeah, I'm pretty much without any further comment that could be constructive at this time.
Thank you, Representative Bradford.
Now, Metcalf, who keeps a Bible on his desk, has long opposed what he calls the homosexual agenda as, quote, against the Word of God. According to their official bios, Metcalf is married with 1 child, and Bradford is married with 4 children. I have reached out to both representatives. No response from Metcalf yet, but a few minutes ago, I spoke by phone with Bradford.
Probably equal parts shocked and appalled. Appalled because clearly there were some issues in terms of homophobia, and just the whole thing was pretty nasty. It clearly wasn't appropriate. Obviously, we've got members, and proudly members of all different races, genders, and sexual orientation. And, you know, when you start going down that path, that got kind of ugly and inappropriate.
Now, Bradford tells me he did not talk to Metcalf after the committee meeting. Instead, he's reported the matter to House Speaker Mike Turzai. Reporting live, I'm John Delano.